Why did Jesus tell his disciples to love their enemies? Welcome to this transformative journey where we delve into one of the most profound teachings of Jesus: to love your enemies. In Matthew 5:44, Jesus instructs, "Love your enemies, bless them that curse you," a directive not just relevant in his time, but one that resonates deeply across ages. This teaching serves as a beacon of radical love and forgiveness, reflecting the boundless grace of God. Let's first explore the context in which Jesus spoke these words. The world during Jesus' era was governed by the laws of retaliation. The code of an eye for an eye was not only widely accepted, but seen as fair justice. Against such a backdrop, Jesus presents a revolutionary idea: to meet hatred with love. By doing so, he wasn't just opposing cultural norms. He was challenging everyone to rise above human weakness and embrace divine strength. But what does it mean to love one's enemies? This concept might seem abstract at first, but it denotes an action, actively choosing to extend grace and empathy towards those who wish you harm. It stands in contrast to the natural human response of striking back. Loving our enemies isn't about condoning their actions, but about transforming the nature of relationships and redefining what love can achieve. Why would Jesus advocate for such a radical approach? At the heart of this command is the reflection of God's own nature, a love that knows no boundaries, that isn't based on deeds but on existence. By instructing his followers to love their enemies, Jesus was encouraging them to emulate God's perfect love. This command also serves a social and spiritual purpose, aimed at breaking down barriers of enmity and fostering communities built on mutual respect and understanding. Loving our enemies allows us to reflect God's grace in the world, grace that is unearned and undeserved. Our actions become a mirror of the divine, showcasing a love that extends beyond favoritism or partiality. It challenges us to throw away personal grievances and adopt a higher form of love, which becomes a testament to God's work within us. Jesus' command represents a significant paradigm shift from the accepted norms of retaliation and justice. His teaching challenges us to evaluate and redefine our personal notions of justice. The revolutionary aspect of this teaching lies in its ability to transform hearts, defying conventional practices and inviting us into a deeper spiritual alignment with God's will. This kind of love is transformative. It breaks down entrenched hostility and fosters reconciliation. When we choose love, we invite healing into our lives, not just personally, but through the ripples it creates in society. Acts of love have the power to mend broken relationships and encourage a culture of peace and empathy. Consider the power of love to extinguish hostility. Historically and biblically, love has proven to change hardened hearts and reverse animosity. Jesus demonstrated this through his life, converting foes into followers by responding to aggression with compassion and understanding. It sets the groundwork for a new relational dynamic where love is more compelling than anger. Revenge perpetuates a cycle of pain, ensnaring people in endless conflict. Jesus' way offers a different path, one where forgiveness interrupts this cycle, promoting healing and leaving space for redemption. By forgiving, we regain control over our own hearts, choosing freedom rather than bondage to past hurts. Love, in this context, acts as a healing balm. When we choose to love our enemies, we create opportunities for reconciliation and foster environments where peace can flourish. By choosing compassion over enmity, relationships can be restored, leading to genuine reconciliation built on mutual understanding. This command fosters a world rooted in empathy and understanding. Imagine societies where people actively seek to understand one another's perspectives instead of dismissing or retaliating. Such an environment nurtures growth, connection, and a deeper appreciation for our shared humanity, echoing God's desires for creation. Our actions are powerful when they mirror God's love. When we choose to love our enemy, we become vessels for His grace, displaying a love that is all-encompassing. Through this reflection, we are granted the opportunity to witness powerful transformations, both within ourselves and in others. In addition to societal implications, this teaching prompts individual introspection and growth. When we love our enemies, we confront our own biases and prejudices, fostering personal evolution. It demands humility and openness to change, acting as a catalyst for deep, spiritual, and emotional growth. Practicing this form of love leads to profound inner peace. Releasing grudges and embracing forgiveness free us from the emotional burdens of anger and resentment. This liberation enhances our mental well-being, offering contentment that extends into every sphere of our lives. It takes immense courage to embrace this teaching. Loving enemies requires stepping beyond fear and choosing a path less traveled. It involves vulnerability and bravery, encouraging us to actively engage in acts of love despite potential risks. True courage lies not in striking back, but in loving fiercely. In embodying this command, we step closer to the essence of Jesus' teachings. It becomes a living testimony, a daily practice that transforms ordinary interactions into extraordinary acts of grace and mercy. Our lives become reflections of the kingdom of God present on earth. Our individual choices to love have the potential to inspire broader societal changes, creating a ripple effect. As love begets love, our actions can inspire others to take the same path, fostering community-wide transformations that echo God's teachings. Central to this teaching is its ability to promote harmony and unity. In choosing love, we contribute to building a society that values peace and understanding above division and discord. Our actions contribute to a vision where unity prevails. Love, when enacted genuinely, conquers hate. Throughout history, we find instances where love transformed adversities into opportunities for growth. Biblical tales, alongside modern acts of love, showcase its unparalleled power to heal and reconcile. Unconditional love embodies grace surpassing judgment. When we embrace this teaching, we witness grace achieving what judgment never could, transforming hardened hearts into compassionate ones. As grace flourishes, unity and understanding follow. This teaching invites a personal reflection. It challenges each of us to consider ways in which we can embody divine love, especially in challenging circumstances. It's an ongoing journey of choosing to see beyond offense, reflecting kindness where it isn't expected. Begin by practicing empathy, actively trying to understand motives of those who oppose us. Implement forgiveness exercises, aiming to replace negative emotions with understanding. Small acts of kindness can turn adversaries into allies, showcasing the heart of Jesus' teachings through action. Adopting this teaching brings spiritual growth, unlocking deeper connections with God and others. Emotionally, the release of hurt leads to freedom, the kind that empowers us to lead fuller, more harmonious lives, enhancing both individual and communal well-being. Envision living as part of God's kingdom through this transformative love. When practiced earnestly, it becomes the bridge between earthly existence and divine aspirations, aligning our actions with heavenly values and eternal truths. Consider Jesus' own life as the prime example. He forgave those who persecuted him, broke bread with betrayers, and through his actions exemplified the true power of loving beyond human constraints. His parables echo this love, teaching us through timeless stories. Even today, individuals who practice this commandment transform their lives and communities. Stories of forgiveness and love bring light to their transformational power, encouraging us to emulate such divine acts. Many community programs work to promote peace and understanding inspired by this teaching. These initiatives bring to life the theory of loving your enemies, showing practical outcomes and broader societal impact, encouraging others to partake in similar efforts. Yet loving our enemies isn't without challenges. Many times, opposition might arise, questioning our motives or ridiculing our actions. However, perseverance and steadfast love serve as powerful responses to such challenges, showcasing unwavering commitment to divine principles. To conclude, let us summarize the profound impact of loving our enemies. This teaching stands as a testament to the transformative power of divine love. I invite you to join in embracing this radical commandment, practicing it within your circles, and witnessing the enduring changes it brings to your life and the lives it touches. For those interested in delving deeper, numerous resources are available. Consider reading books, joining discussion groups, or participating in workshops focused on this teaching. Engaging with these materials will enrich your understanding and offer practical guidance on integrating love more deeply into your daily life.